So, what is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch and Gaming News video. And I know I say this a lot, guys, but seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for all the shares, views, likes, and all that. Seriously, without you guys' support on this channel, I would definitely not be doing what I love to do, which is inform you guys about the news, talk about Nintendo, and just talk about gaming in general. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And guys, it's looking like we could get a studio pretty, maybe not as far off in the future as I thought it was going to be, so definitely look forward to bigger and better things when it comes to Player Essence in 2018 and beyond. Don't want to get too excited about things though, but definitely things are going much better than what they were, like, let's say, at the beginning of the year. So thank you guys so much for all the support. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into today's news. So ARMS version 4.1 update is now available, and it adds a new fighter, Springtron. Nintendo has released the version 4.1 update for ARMS, adding new playable fighter, Springtron, additional badges and balance adjustments as well. Let's go ahead and go over these full patch notes here. Well, not every single thing, but some of the main stuff here. So the mysterious new fighter, Springtron, can now be selected. His initial arms are the same as Springman. When Springman unlocks new arms, Springtron will also have access to them. New badges added as well. Added badges that are unlocked via specific fighter/arm combinations. Added badges that are unlocked by fulfilling certain conditions on stages with environmental gimmicks and more. Added support for traditional and simplified Chinese. You can switch your language in the system settings. Fixed an issue in online play where immediately after time runs out, guarding would be canceled, not allowing players to defend post-time attacks. And that, I knew that was an issue because that happened to me so many times where I was fighting and blocking would go off, then somebody would hit me afterwards and I lost. This whole ranking system is fraudulent at this point because I lost a number of matches just like that. But anyway, let's continue on here. Fix an issue in ranked match where certain fighters' voices could be heard prior to the start of the match. Adjusted abilities of some fighters and arms. Now I'll have up a list here as far as the people, but Misango, Scorpio, Scully, Glusher, Homie, Megaton, Whammer, Hydra, Clapback, Revolver, and the Retorture. All of them have gotten tweaks, increased or decreased homing, duration of immobility, decreasing homing, all of that stuff, curving, all of that has been basically tweaked up. And of course, ARMS is now available on the Nintendo Switch, and it's just unfortunate. This game for me is unfortunate because I just have not had the time to play as much. Back when it launched, I think it was what, June? Back in June, there was plenty of time in between big releases. It looked like Nintendo was doing basically one big release a month and a couple different indie titles here and there, or maybe semi-bigger titles like this guy and stuff like that. But then from September and on, it was just like hit after hit after hit. It was multiple indie games. It was just bigger games. It was just so much stuff just being thrown at us, and I just have not had the time to play as much ARMS as I would like. I actually did so much ARMS gameplay. I did a sponsored video on ARMS because people reached out to me because I was doing so much ARMS stuff on the channel. You guys have seen my gameplay videos of it. I even did like PE arenas with ARMS, and I definitely want to get back into it, but there's been so much stuff. I haven't even really got a chance to get into Pokken yet on the Nintendo Switch. On top of that, Skyrim is literally taking up all of my life, and then Xenoblade Chronicles 2 launches pretty much tomorrow. It's horrible. This is absolutely horrible. It's amazing, but it's horrible. There are so many games to play. There's always something. And then Resident Evil Revelations, the collection just came out. So I'm playing through Resident Evil Revelations 1 and Resident Evil Revelations 2. It's just so much stuff, but I definitely want to get back into ARMS at some point. It looks like they're adding so much stuff to the game, the badge system, all the different characters they've been adding in, the Springtron. I haven't even played like with the Commissioner guy yet, the Max Brass. Haven't even really played with him. There are just so many cool things that they've been adding into the game. I can see them just supporting this for the next year and a half or so till the next ARMS game comes out, man. So I'm super happy about this. Really love all the tweaks and the additions, and they fixed that thing with online, man, because that happened to me so much. But what do you guys think about this update when it comes to ARMS? Are you guys still playing? A lot of you guys have been challenging me to duels in ARMS, and I understand, but I've been practicing Smash Bros as well, so just so much stuff going on. Like, it's just so hard to train in all these different cool fighting games and all these different games that Nintendo does have to play. So what do you guys think about all this here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, fast-paced dungeon crawler Wizard of Legend is coming to the Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC in early 2018. Take on the role of a powerful wizard and overcome the Chaos Trials. So Wizard of Legend, a fast-paced dungeon crawler from developer, I cannot say that name, Contingent? I don't know, I probably said it wrong, sorry about that, will launch for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC, Mac, and Linux. An early 2018 publisher, Humble Bundle, has announced, which was acquired by IGN recently. Now here's an overview of the game via the Steam page. Become a Wizard of Legend. Wizard of Legend is a fast-paced dungeon crawler with roguelike elements where you assume the role of a powerful wizard intent on overcoming the Chaos Trials to become a Wizard of Legend. Here's the story. Every year, the Kingdom of Lovana, the Council of Magic, holds the Chaos Trials, a gauntlet of magical challenges put forth by its strongest members. Contestants that successfully complete all of the challenges and demonstrate superior wizardry earn the right to become a Wizard of Legend. Gameplay. Battle your way through each challenge by defeating powerful conjured enemies. Collect valuable spells and relics and build up your magical arsenal to fit your playstyle. Achieve mastery over magic by chaining spells together to create devastating combinations. Face and defeat council members in magical combat to become a Wizard of Legend. Here are the key features of the game. Fast-paced spell slinging combat. Use powerful spell combinations to destroy your enemies. Procedurally generated levels mean a new challenge every time. Tons of spells and items to fit your playstyle. Local multiplayer allows you to play with or against a friend. Full gamepad and controller support. And I was checking out this game at first, I was like, what is this? But then once you see it in action, it looks like it's a ton of fun. The roguelike elements, all the different equipment that you'll be able to get, different stuff that you'll be able to play with, and the whole new, like, procedurally generated, different type of experience each time. Great game to play on the go on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm definitely going to be checking this one out. Probably going to get a review code for it at some point next year, early 2018. So it's looking like a lot of fun and the perfect type of game for the Nintendo Switch, in addition to other systems. But of course, with my indie titles, I always like to have it to where I can take it anywhere I want. Eliminates that whole Nintendo Wii U 3DS type of deal that was going on with like Steam World and other indie games that came out. So I'm so happy that they're releasing this on the Nintendo Switch, and it looks like a really fun game. So what do you guys think about Wizard of Legend for the Nintendo Switch in addition to other systems? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the last article here, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 update version 1.1.0. Expansion Pass support items are out at launch. So when Xenoblade Chronicles 2 launches on Friday, it'll come with a day one update. The RPG will have a patch to 1.1.0. Now the update involves the following. Event Theater function will be added to watch cutscenes. The ability to receive content from Expansion Pass added. Expansion Pass added to the main menu where you can receive items. Game balance adjusted. Various fixes to improve gameplay. Also coming to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on release day is the first part of the Expansion Pass. Several support items will be available, including 50,000 G, 3 cream orange paratas, pouch items, 10 silver cylinders, 5 common core crystals. Now note that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Expansion Pass download will require about 600 megabytes of space as of now. So I am really excited for the Season Pass as far as getting extra content and being able to experience this game well into 2018. It was one of the things that when I finished up Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, as far as that game on the new Nintendo 3DS, I literally did everything that game has to offer. I think I put like around 400 hours or something like that into that game, and I was like, man, well, that's it, you know, no more Xenoblade Chronicles. And Xenoblade Chronicles is one of those games that some of the stuff is a bit tedious with some of the fetch quests and all that, but the rare bosses and all the stuff as far as the battling goes, that stuff is amazing, and it's really going to test your skills as far as what you know how to do and all the different skills and abilities that you do know how to use, man, all the different enemies and everything. So the fact that they're putting out this Season Pass on top of everything that's already going to be in the game, and based on everyone who's already been playing the game because the review copies are out there, this game has a ton of content. We're talking 30-40 hours into things, and people are like, you know what, I haven't even really got past like 15% of the game. That's how much content is rolling in this one, man. We've got people even saying this is like their favorite RPG of all time. A lot of people are really loving Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I cannot wait to boot up that season pass, get that extra content, in addition to getting through all of the content there. One thing to note, guys, is that you don't need the season pass. I saw some people saying, oh, what? A season pass? Like, do I really need that? And like, no, you don't. You don't need it at all. If you want to just play through the normal game, you can do it. You're going to get a ton of content with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's very much like the Hyrule Warriors and Fire Emblem Warriors. If you want the season pass, you can get it, but there's already hundreds of hours of content without it. It's just extra for those who want to put like the 200, 300, 400 hours or whatever the case is, or more, who just want more in that world. So that's kind of how I see it when it comes to that, because I'm really looking forward just to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I will be getting the game obviously on launch day. I'll be getting a review copy, but I'll be getting a review copy on launch day as far as the digital copy. But I'll still be heading to Best Buy to pick up my special edition and show off that as well. So I can't complain there. I'll have a fast booting digital version to go with as far as that goes, and I'll have my cartridge packaged up, man. So what do you guys think about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in terms of the patch and the season pass? Will you be picking that up? Are you just going to go with the vanilla game? Did you get the special edition? How about the controller? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool emotes, benefits, rewards, perks, and so much more. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.